Hi, I'm Alex Murray. I am a writer for Read American Football and also run the UK Detroit Lions account on Twitter. So, the long suffering Detroit Lions. Reasons to be optimistic. One, big Matty Stafford has got his brand new bumper deal, which sees him be the most paid quarterback and player in the league. A lot of people were a bit, why are you paying him so much money? Why is Matt Stafford suddenly the biggest, highest paid? And I think you don't let a player like Matt go. He's too, a lot of people doubt him, but he's too good to let go. And I think now he's on a big bumper contract and off arguably the back of his best season so far in the Lions jersey. I think we've got reasons to be optimistic with him. Other reasons, a lot of people won't mention this, but I think the Lions have got one of the steals of the 2017 draft in Kenny Golladay. He impressed a lot of people during training camp. I mean, a lot of people. Lions beat reporters were really, really high on this guy. And I think a very, very long shot for Offensive Rookie of the Year, considering the class isn't that deep. And then we move on to the reasons to kind of think the Lions are going to be a bit bad. The defense. What can you say about it? It's one of the weakest in the league, which is being held up by a decent defensive coordinator who did go for some head coach roles over the off-season. Pass rushing, we have Answer hasn't done a single rep in training camp. The guys we had, two of them went down, Kerry Hyder and Brandon Copeland, both went down injured. So now we have two guys who I can't even remember off the top of my head. So the main issue for the Lions this season is getting people off the field again. And I don't think we drafted well enough in that regard to fix the issue pretty much. Other issues, again, defense. It's not deep. Gerard Davis, who we picked up in the first round, will take time. So, as much as you'd like to say it's an instant fix, linebacker's still an issue, and then it's the running game. Last season, we didn't have a 100-yard rushing game for any of our running backs. I put that down to maybe Amir Abdullah going down injured week 2. We couldn't really see what he could do in his second year, and Theo Riddick isn't a running back. If you watch Theo Riddick, he is a receiving back and trying to throw the ball to him. You throw the ball to him in the screens, and he's amazing. Best in the league. Try and run. Hopefully this might... Jim Balcuta, our offensive coordinator, said he has spent the offseason researching plays for the rushing team, so hopefully this season is a lot better. And also our offensive line has now gone from being bad to being one of the best in the league. We've got TJ Lang and Wagner, so hopefully that should be a fixed option this season. Record predictions. It's a case of it could either be a bottom of the NFC North to winning the NFC North. I don't really want to put one. I'm going to say it's going to be something like 7 or 9. Something along those lines, because we have a tough schedule. The NFC North has a tough schedule, but it's Packers. And yeah, it's going to be a weird one. I think that's all you can say. Anyway,